All right, what's up, everyone? My name's Lisa. For those of you that might not know, I just wanted to get out a couple of messages that have been coming to me over the past couple of days. Okay, so there's something about Aries energy. Okay, Mars. All right, so I'm gonna have to look up what Mars is doing right now, and I'm also hearing Jupiter. Something about Jupiter. So you might want to look where those two planets are in your chart, or just see what they're doing. They're doing something of significance right now. Okay. Also, some other messages I've been receiving. Yeah, look at this. Okay, I was literally about to say one of the channel, like one of the messages I've been receiving for a while is like something about the NFL. Okay, so I don't know if you work for the NFL and you're a scout, but I'm hearing like somebody has it's like the NFL wants to talk to you. Um, there's like something about like a coaching position, or it's like all positions. Okay, it's like players, coaching, and then like they're also showing me like inside of a building, like the corporation, like the executive offices. Okay, and then they're showing the panel. I don't even know who does it now, because I honestly don't really watch TV that much unless it's Netflix and I watch something. But it's like they're showing me like the panel of those guys, like they sit up there, and I know for basketball, like Charles Barkley and all, it's like that kind of thing, like the commentary. Okay, yeah, look, see the emperor. So I feel like somebody is being watched, as far as like for that, or you're about to get an offer. Someone's about to get an offer from the NFL. Okay, for whatever position, where like you might have a feeling that you're being watched, like, or scouted, or have been. I feel like you've already had like yeah, I'm hearing negotiations. There's already been negotiations. Like maybe you're even going to end up being a coach. There's also something about the Pittsburgh Steelers and Chicago Cubs. Okay, so uh those are other, like, I don't know why, but like I just have picked up a lot on in Detroit, the Detroit Lions. Okay, so those three teams have come through a lot. Like, I just like randomly get messages about them, and know like something is happening amongst the NFL with those teams. Okay, so maybe these are the teams that you're going to work for, or these are the teams that are looking at you, or something. Also, this is completely unrelated, but I'm just going to go into the next message. So things might start to get rockier and rockier for you throughout March. Okay, but it's not like catastrophic, or there may be things that it's turbulent energy is what the words that I just received. Turbulent energy. Okay, so, and your navigation system, like how you're navigating through these energies. Sorry, I think my bangs got cut a little too short, but that's okay. So there's something about that, like throughout March, it's going to be a little bit turbulent. Okay, and it's like you have the navigation system, and it's like I just heard the proof is in the pudding, like how you handle your yourself during this time is crucial, right? Like it really matters, right? Like it really, like it's something about putting your foot down. Okay, and but it's not like aggressively, right? It's like learning. Okay, I'm also being guided to share with you a couple of things that have helped me over the years learn how to control my emotions, okay? And get a hold of my anxiety, you know, because I used to be a walking anxiety attack. I picked my face, I picked my arms. I used to have like these little scabs like all over my arms and my face because I was literally a walking anxiety attack, okay? But these are still tools I use today, you know, and you know, it's like over like 20 years later, I'm still using these tools. You know, I'm much more calmer. You know, as you can see, I don't have any pick marks on my face or anything. But the first one is when I get overwhelmed. Okay, so when you get overwhelmed or you're having these racing thoughts and they can't stop, and you're just like completely stressed out about the future or the past. Okay, what do? You look down at your feet. Why? I know it's a very weird thing, but to say, but look down at your feet. It will remind you where you are. You are where your feet are, right? You take a deep breath, look up, open your eyes, do what's in front of you to do. And that's it. Okay. So it's like right now, here I am with you. This is the only thing that's happening in my life right now is me and you right here, right now. Okay. This is where I'm at. Yeah. And then there was another thing. The whole look down at the feet thing is like really, oh, and a gratitude list. Whenever I get like really messy in my brain, right? Like if I just like start feeling like my life sucks or I'm like super stuck in depression, you know, which I've also battled with over the years. You know, I've come a long way. All right, you guys, like if you had met me just, I would say like before sobriety, right? And it's been a long walk out of crazy town. Okay. Not to say that I don't, you know, still have my moments, but it's like there's these, because I'm always going to be working on myself. We're all always going to be working on ourselves. Nobody's perfect. And if you get around people that say they're perfect or they don't have any flaws or they don't ever do this or that, like no, I just I can't hang with people like that, right? It's like you gotta be real, man. I just don't relate to that, right? Because life still fucking happens, right? And these emotions can still kick up in me, but it's like how I handle it, how I choose to handle it today. And today I have the tools. I choose not to react in a way that's going to be detrimental to my future, right? So writing out a gratitude list, and I write out a gratitude list every single day until it moves from my logical mind, because usually when I'm depressed it's because I'm in this like state of like feeling woe is me, my life sucks, and when my life doesn't fucking suck at all right? And it gives me an opportunity to slow it down and really like bring it back to my heart, right? Because usually I'm out of my heart space and I'm all in my head, and um, I'm just outside of what really matters for me, right? So I write out a gratitude list, and I write out this gratitude list every single day until it moves from my logical mind where I'm like, yes, I know I have food in my refrigerator. I have like a roof over my head, blah, 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 you know, but I write it out, all my things that I'm grateful for, until it moves from my head into my heart, to where like I am writing out my gratitude list and I'm like literally freaking crying because dude, I got nothing to fucking complain about, right? Like I don't even, like I shouldn't have even been alive, right? And like that's the God's honest truth. Like I don't know why I've lived through some of the things that I've lived through, but I have, and I'm still sober. Like I never picked up over these things, and even while I was drinking and drugging, like the fact that I've never fucking OD'd and died, like I don't know why, you know? I mean, anyway, these are the things that get me out of my ruts. Like when I'm anxious, it's looking down at my feet, right? When I'm freaking really fucking feeling sorry for myself, I write out a gratitude every single fucking day until it moves from my mind to my heart, because the heart is where it's at, baby. All right. And gratitude is magic. Look, 9 of Cups. That's wish fulfillment, right? I always tell you guys, and look, the magician just came out now. So gratitude is magic. It can literally change your life, and yeah, I mean, you can see a beautiful world wherever you are. And I've heard people talk about even being grateful being in prison and in jail. Okay. So it can happen there, right? So that's one thing you could put on your list. You're not in prison. Okay. And so anyway, I don't know who needed to hear all that today, but yeah, that's what I got. Look, 10 of Pentacles. I mean, that's the legacy. Whatever you're doing, I just heard you're switching the vibe of your legacy, of your family of origin. Okay. So in alligators represent, oh God, I just forgot his name. But anyway, it's about transformation. Okay. We'll talk about that another time. So I feel like there's a major, should you be able to do this, should you do the work to like get to the other side, there is major transformation of your finances. Okay. But it's like, I'm just a believer that everything starts with me. I don't get to point my fingers at anybody else. Yes, maybe other people have done things to me that have like, put me in a place of depression, but how long I stay there and whether or not I choose to live on with bitterness in my heart or happiness in my heart is on fucking me, not them. Okay. I fucking say. So maybe I might have gotten kicked down from a few people in my life, but you know what? I don't care. All right. It made me stronger. It made me resilient. And maybe just try to look at your life like that instead of continuing to focus on the fact that you've been kicked down or you've been done wrong or whatever it is. Okay. I mean, I get it. I totally fucking get it. I am not fucking not, I have been to the gutter, guys, and wanted to die. Okay. Every single day. And the only thing keeping me alive was my kids. And I played this, I've listened to certain music that made me feel like, gave me hope. Okay. For me, it was this song Bluebird by Miranda Lambert. Okay. I literally, when I would be really, really struggling and just wanting to quit my day and quit my life, and I knew that I had to keep on going, I would play that song like just over and over again. And until I was like, okay, I was functioning, right? I was continuing to function. It didn't feel like I was pushing through fucking lead, right? So, find your song. Find your song that gives you hope, that gives you, she that song talks about, even if like all the lights go out and the whole world stops singing, keep a light on in her soul and a bluebird in her heart, right? So it's just like, I was just like, I refuse to give up. I refuse to give up. And, these things that came at me that could have killed me, built me. Okay. So I have even added them to my gratitude list at times, and the lessons, because wisdom come from, if you choose to do the work to get to the other side, there's wisdom behind that pain and the anger, like where you figure out like it takes a bigger person to walk away. It takes a bigger person not to say anything. Okay. It's the hardest thing to walk away when you know somebody owes you an apology and they know they owe you an apology and they still don't do it. Dude, that shit fucking rips your guts out. I know. But life goes on and you just keep moving forward, right? I'm hearing that Rocky thing. It's not about how hard you can how hard you can get hit. It's about how hard you get hit, but you keep moving forward, you know? And yeah. So go get your life, okay? Because it's literally right there. Just leave the past in the past and just keep moving forward. They know, right? Everybody knows what they need to do. You're the only person that could know, right? And whether you do what your heart's telling you to do or not, that's between you and God. Nobody else. So there you have it, guys. Bye.